We're going to make a Spanish style garlic shrimp. And the recipe is right here. So in the freezer bag, what you're going to do is all you're going to put in is 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Now, I have a large family, so I'm going to do a little bit of extra. But I have my big bag of shrimp that I bought from my BJ's right down the road. And it's 2 pounds. So I'm just going to use the whole 2 pounds. This is peeled, deveined, and raw, not cooked. The reason why I like using raw is because it's easier to grill it and cook it, and then it's not getting re-cooked when you're doing it, and then it gets tough after a while. So this is just regular non-cooked shrimp. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut up some peppers. And we're going to cut them up into big pieces because you're going to put them on a skewer. So I'm just going to cut some peppers up. Okay, so the size of the pepper is, I don't know, about 1 inch by 1 inch. That's all you really need. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cut them all up and then throw them right in your bag. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a lime. Now, many of you probably know this, but what I like to do is I like to roll my lime first with a lot of pressure on it, because it gets the juices flowing. It kind of like primes the well. So I'm just going to roll it with some pressure on it. And then you're going to squeeze it into the bag. So we're just going to cut it in half. And I have my little, I don't even know what it's called, a squeezer thing. Juicer. Thank you, Dylan. My son Dylan, my 12-year-old, is doing the filming for me. He's so great. Say hi, Dill.
Hi.
Okay. We want to just get all the juice we can in there. If you don't have one of these, you can use a small fork, and it works too. They're pretty cheap though. You could buy it on any kitchen store. Okay. So I have the whole lime squeezed and juices in the bag. Now we're going to put our wild tree stuff in. So the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of the oil. I'm going to use a little bit more, and I'm very bad, but I don't really measure my ingredients that well. So please forgive me for that. But I have my tablespoon here. I'm going to use a little bit more because I used a little bit more shrimp. Okay. All right, and now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of the adobo seasoning. Again, I used a little bit more, just a heaping teaspoon. Okay, and then this recipe is the one that's calling for the gourmet sea salt 5 pepper, and it comes in a little packet with the exact amount that you need for this recipe. Okay, so here we are with our first one, and all it is shrimp and peppers and some lime. That's the only thing you bought from the store, and everything else was the wild tree. And you're just going to mix it up. And then, after you're done mixing it up, just let out the air so it can lay flat in your freezer real easily. And the instructions come with it. And you can always add a side of anything with this. The recipe card, which I'm not going to make today, but the recipe cards come with a great recipe for a 5-bean salad. 4-bean salad, sorry. And the recipe card looks just like this, and that is a great side dish for something like this. Easy to make. So I'm going to get my label, my Spanish style garlic shrimp. I'm going to put it right on my freezer bag. And we are all set, and 1 meal is down. 9 more to go.